Welcome to my channel. I'm Roland Adegoke. This is the oasis of life, the citadel of excellence, and the castle of wisdom. Today I'm speaking on the topic value what you have. Value what you have. There is this practice that is inherent in mankind. We don't seem to really value what we have until an outsider or somebody else will tell us that what we have is of a great significance and importance. Sometimes that is only when we wake up to reality. My mother told me of a story of an old woman in the village. This woman had a very big mortar and a very strong pestle. Mortar and pestle are tools predominantly used by women in the kitchen to pound their yam, pound their cassava, and also other ingredients to make a very delicious meal. It is not only in Nigeria but several countries of Africa. And in the community, this old woman was the only one that had such strong and big mortar and pestle. But she would always keep those things outside. And it was a habit that shows carelessness and being lackadaisical to things. The residents in the neighborhood called her attention to it severally. Mama, please, your mortar and pestle are useful for us. Ensure you keep them inside, especially in the night. In the daytime, you bring them outside, then we can make use of them. Mama never placed any significant value on it. In fact, they engaged her in several arguments on keeping the mortar and pestle inside. And there was a time she opened her mouth to tell them, I don't have any assets. In fact, the mortar and pestle are liabilities to me. So whoever wants to take them is free. So she demonstrated the careless approach. She demonstrated a kind of lackadaisical approach to it. She never placed any significant value on it. However, the people in the neighborhood will always come for it. But one day, one of the members of the committee came around, not with the intention to steal the mortar and pestle, but to teach Mama a salient lesson. When the woman woke up in the morning, she discovered that her mortar, her pestle had disappeared. She jumped up on her feet, shouted and screamed around the neighborhood. Who came for my mortar yesterday night? Who carried my pestle? She screamed, she shouted, and nobody responded. She went straight to the chief, the local chief in the community. My pestle and my mortar have disappeared, and I can't let them go like that. From there, she went to the town crier. Please help me. Make announcement. I need my mortar. I need my pestle rather. But there was complete silence for some days. After some days, a woman in the neighborhood brought back the pestle and the mortar and sat Mama down. What you have is so important to the community that women in the neighborhood will always come for it every day. That is what you refuse to place value on. I came for your mortar and pestle, not with intention to steal them, but for you to learn this salient lesson that whatsoever you have is an asset. Value it. This opens my mind to so many of us. There are certain skills we have learned that we take them for granted. There are also natural endowments, talents that we have. But because we do those things with ease, we don't value those items or talents. Some of us are good at storytelling. Some of us are good at writing stories. Some of us are very good at oratory and public speaking. Some of us are very good in making friends. Some of us are very good in reconciling people, people management. There are several other skills. Some of us are good at selling, salesmanship, marketing. There are some with original ideas. There are some that give good counsel and encouragement at the moment of crisis. There are some people, if you reach out to them at your challenging moment, the way they will counsel you, it will be as if it is an oracle. But these are natural endowment, these are skills so many times we take for granted. Some is experience. The experience they had while growing up should help to shape up their future, but they never cared. They never showed interest. They do not value it. They undervalue and undermine it. There are some, it could be their certificate. They will simply tell you education is a scam. There are people that they have contact, they have connection, but no value ever placed on such. They only go for cheap things. They only go for immediate satisfaction. Life after what they have gotten today means nothing to them. As an individual, have you taken time to sit down? What value do I have? What substance do I have? What qualities do I have? What natural talents, natural endowment, or skills, experiences have acquired over the time? How judicious am I making use of them? How can I work on those things and become a better person in the future? Or you are like that old woman in the village who will never care about her mortal and pestle. Someday, sometime, your skill to tell story, your ability to narrate events, your penmanship, your ability to speak in the public, your quality of leadership, your innate endowment, innate ability to solve challenges and problems by giving counsel and advice, workable advice, might be the one that will lift you out of the dungeon of poverty and penury, might be the one that will introduce you to stardom and international reputation. Do you value it? For those of you, because the hurry to make money at all costs, your certificate, you drop everything aside. You simply say education is a scam. The council of elders is nothing to you. Mentorship is nothing to you. Anything I can get, I must get it at all costs. Take time to place value on what you have. What you have will be the tool, the instrument that will announce you to the world. It's a ray of light, but don't darken it. Don't take what you have for granted. Don't let outsiders come around to be the ones that will blow the trumpet for you. Keep your treasures. Value what you have. Value people, value advice, value counsel, value natural endowment, talent, and skill. You are sure to reach to the top tomorrow. Till I come your way next time, I remain your partner in progress, Roland Adegoke.